Hi, my name's Steve Jones and this is a quick tutorial on Witness 22 features. In a previous tutorial I've introduced the concept of bringing input data quickly into your model using data tables, and now I want to talk about refreshing that data and how often you do that. So I had this demo model which needs quite a lot of data. It's got 100 different processes going on, and we brought that data into a data table from Excel quite quickly using a data table with a connection. So that connection we set previously to active, and what this means is the data is refreshed every time you restart your model. In the same way as Excel read arrays we used previously to read into a variable, we can now read all of this data into a table of mixed type fields every time we start our model, but we also have the ability to stop that connection, so we can make it an inactive connection and store the data with the model. And this might be really useful if you're looking to share a model with somebody else without having to share all the data files that go with it, or to control yourself using actions code to define when Witness should load that data, when the refresh should happen. So I'll just show you quickly. This is an active data set, and if I run my model, I've got some processes going on, and my cooling buffers are generally having one or two parts in there. What I'm going to do quickly is to show you that refresh happens, is to change the data relevant to the first process and make our cooling time much larger, and rerun the model. So I'm going to reset my model, rerun, and what we should see now is the cooling buffer for process 1 is going to start to fill up because that cooling time is a lot larger. So it's refreshed the data, and we can check that by looking at the statistics for our data table. And we should see our new value has been refreshed. So what I'm able to do now is make the table inactive, to say to Witness to not do that refresh, and if we were to change this data now back to its original value, what we should see is that Witness will not take account of that. It's not doing the refresh. We haven't got an active connection to our data, and we're still using the value of 2000 for the cooling time. So now you've got really good control over when Witness loads or refreshes data from Excel or other files, and you can also do that in Actions code using a new function called DTLoad. That means you can control the exact time when the refresh happens. If you were to include this as an active table, then the refresh will happen before your model run. So to give you an idea of that, there are some new actions blocks, and before initialize actions there is now a load data actions block, and the actions here actually happen before initialize actions, and the data is loaded after load data actions and before initialize actions, meaning you can get hold of that data that's been refreshed right from the start of your model. Hopefully that gives you an easy way to control data ins and outs and to share your models.